Hello, today I shall be making a bag. I have woven the cloth already. It's there, you can see. I used this 7-strand yarn from Rachel John, and this kind of really quite rough yarn, which is probably used for rugs, and it worked out quite nicely together. I shall also be using for the inside some fabric. So this is a flat quarter, which is a quarter of a meter, from a shop called Jilly Bee. And for the strap, here's some mustard coloured webbing and some buckles that I got from Amazon, a pack of 20 for not a lot of money, I can't remember how much. So I will probably need to make the flap a little bit longer, and I'd like this to show on the front, which doesn't really leave me enough to line the inside. So I'm going to pair this with a batik I've got in my stash, probably this one, because there's quite a lot of commonality in the colour. So this is what I'm going to do. So the other thing that I hadn't thought about is I needed to deal with all the fringes. So this was supposed to be hidden at first, but actually I quite like what it is. So that's going to become the front of the bag, not the flap, just the front. So I've just put them in like this, and then I tied up and cut the ones that are going to be on the flap, and that's going to be hidden by that coming back. But it's all pinned together, ready to be sewn. Right, so it's now all sewn together. So what I'm now going to do, using this yarn, I'm going to sew together the exterior of the bag by hand. So hello again, this is now a couple of days later. The bag is sewn together, not quite finished, but you can see the front with the little fringes, the side nicely done by hand, and then inside with the pocket. Now in the flap I've added 3 layers of felt to make it a bit sturdier. I don't, however, quite like the way that it works together. It doesn't quite gel for me. I mean, obviously when it's stitched it will add more texture, but what I do have is the little fringes that I cut off the woven piece. So I think I might do little loops on the side to tie it all together. Look, I made little weaves for my bag. So I've now sewn in the first of those weaves. You can see it looks much better. So both weaves are now in, and I've also added a little bit of that yarn at the bottom, so it all looks well put together. So all we've got left to do now is to add the straps. So I want to make this a adjustable one, hence the buckles. One of them will be used to attach the strap to the bag, so I don't need that middle bit, which I am going to remove. Like so. So I've now got one without and one with. Finally, we have a bag.